This is the story of Malibu, a little rabbit once abandoned in the hills outside San Francisco, and of a magical friendship that changed her life forever. No one knew where Malibu came from, or how long she had been alone among those hills, but it seemed that fate had already decided. Malibu was about to find her family and a companion who would become her soulmate. Her new family already had another rabbit named Whiskey. Whiskey was gentle, kind, and endlessly curious about the world around him. He loved exploring every corner of the house and nibbling on new things, yet deep in those round eyes was a quiet loneliness. The family understood that, despite all the love they gave him, Whiskey still needed a companion of his own kind to truly feel complete. And so, when Malibu came into their lives, they hoped this little girl would be the missing piece of Whiskey's heart. During the first week, to help them get used to each other safely, the family set up a small pen right in the living room. Whiskey stayed on one side, Malibu on the other, but something magical happened sooner than anyone expected. Within hours, the two rabbits moved close to the fence, pressing their noses together through the bars, their long ears touching as if whispering secrets. Sometimes Malibu would sit still, and Whiskey would come over to nuzzle her fur gently, as if to say, "Don't worry, I'm here." On quiet nights, they lay side by side with only the fence between them, as if sharing dreams together. The sight moved the family deeply. They knew a rare and precious friendship had begun. Even though a fence still divided them, the two had already chosen each other. Watching them, it felt as if Whiskey and Malibu had been waiting their entire lives just to meet and love one another. When Malibu was old enough to be spayed, the family finally let them live together. The moment the barrier came down, Whiskey rushed to Malibu, and she gently pressed her head into his soft fur. From that instant, they became inseparable. They ate together, played together, and curled up in the same cozy bed. Every moment was filled with such natural closeness that anyone who saw them couldn't help but smile. Their friendship was more than a bond, it was a small, sweet, everlasting love. But then, in January of this year, everything changed. One evening, the family came home to find Malibu lying on her side, completely still, unable to move. On the way to the emergency vet, her eyes began flickering uncontrollably. Tests revealed that Malibu was suffering from vestibular disease, a condition that affects the nervous system and balance. The days that followed were some of the hardest the family had ever faced. Malibu didn't want to move, didn't want to eat, and just lay there, uncomfortable and weak. But Whiskey seemed to understand everything. He stayed close by her side, gently grooming her, offering silent comfort as if whispering, "Don't give up, I'm here with you." The family refused to give up as well. They worked closely with the veterinarian, giving Malibu antibiotics, anti-parasite medication, and daily physical therapy. Every tiny step, every small effort was carefully guided. There were days when Malibu trembled, refusing to move, but the family stayed patient, encouraging her with soft voices and tender touches. And little by little, like a quiet miracle, Malibu began to recover. Now, even though she still wobbles when standing on her hind legs or runs too fast, nothing stops Malibu from enjoying life. She hops, she explores, and she finds joy in the smallest things. She reminds everyone that true courage doesn't mean the absence of fear. It means smiling and moving forward even when your legs are still shaky. Through it all, Whiskey has been her warm light, her constant source of strength. He is not only her friend, but her gentle big brother, never leaving her side. When Malibu lay tired in her bed, Whiskey would quietly curl up next to her, lovingly grooming her fur. When she struggled to stand, Whiskey stood right beside her, a silent message of encouragement. I believe in you. And now, when you see them snuggle together peacefully under the couch, it becomes clear. Healing doesn't just come from medicine or treatments. It also comes from love, from companionship, from a small heart that stays close and offers comfort and faith. Malibu was once just a tiny, abandoned rabbit, unwanted and forgotten. But thanks to the love of her family and the gentle friendship of Whiskey, her life has turned into something new, a life full of joy, warmth, and the second chance she so deserved. Her story is also a reminder for all of us. Sometimes the weakest and most forgotten animals are the very ones who teach us the deepest lessons about strength, resilience, and love. Because sometimes the pet you rescue ends up being the soul that rescues you. If Malibu's story touched your heart, let it inspire you to open your heart wider for animals in need of a home. And if you'd like to see more stories like this, you can like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Every small action helps bring hope and second chances to more little lives still waiting to be loved.